Alright, this is the Absolute Hookah Lounge page. This is going to be one of our first tutorial videos. It's going to kind of familiarize you with the hookah. So, we have a couple of parts to the hookah here. The first thing is the base, also called the vase. This is where the water actually goes. So we're gonna fill that out. Where you fill it is gonna be dependent on how long the stem is. So ideally you wanna have your water line come to about an inch to an inch and a half above the bottom of the stem. So we're filling this. Take a little measurement by putting it up there. You can see that it's at about the right spot. And so now we're gonna drop the stem. This is a fancy stem right here. This is called the World Cup by Khalil mamoon. So we're gonna put it on there. Obviously, between every connection on a hookah, you're gonna have rubber, some sort of grommet. So stem to base, we're gonna have the base grommet. I'm gonna kind of spin it on in there. And this right here is a rubber foot. This is just for the purpose of preventing it from sliding and also giving it some type of shock resistance when you kind of, bang it up against something. So we got our stem and we have our base. So next, follow me. So the next thing that we're gonna add is going to be our plate. This one looks as good as any. This is so that when we put the bowl on and we put the coals on, we can hit our coals on here. If we need to take one off, we can put it on here. And also when we're cleaning it and the coal dust falls off, it has somewhere to go. All right, we're in the process of heating our coals. These are some cocoa earth coals. These are all natural charcoal, all natural coconut charcoal, I should say. So we need to wait until these are completely red and white. We don't want any black on there, lest they taste like coal when we actually start hitting it. All right. So here we go. The bowl we're gonna be using is the Elite Glider bowl. The Elite Glider V2 actually. This is, let's see if I can open this up. Let's do it like this. Alright, this is what's known as a vortex bowl. And this is the opening. You can see once you put the sliding tray in there, you have a lot of room for airflow all through here. Many holes. An aluminum lid. This keeps the shisha burning evenly, but it stops any one spot from burning too hard, which tends to happen with aluminum foil. After a while, this is ideal for a lounge because we don't have to check on customers every 5 minutes, like we do with aluminum foil, just to make sure that their hookah's not getting harsh. The way that we're gonna pack this, let's get a little bit better angle. We're using Alamir brand right now. We're gonna use the rose and the mint. beautiful thing about this, it has 2 compartments in it, so blending is very easy. All we're gonna do is take it, pack it in here real nice. That's our rose compartment. And our mint. Rose and mint. Once that's complete, we go ahead, we just slide it into the opening. Make sure it's packed down so that it can sit flush like that. And our charcoal should be just about ready. So let's do it. Another beautiful feature of the bowl, boom, goes right on there. No grommet needed. You can see the coals are about done. I'm gonna flip them one more time. Let them sit for a second. And so we have our base, stem, plate, bowl, coals, and we need one last thing, and that's our hose. This is one of my favorite hoses right here. This is a Dream hose right here, Dream Hose V2, which comes with normally a head like this, but at Absalom, all hookahs come with an ice tip included. This is great. This avoids you having to put ice in the hookah, ice in the bowl, and you still get that same type of hit through this. You obviously don't get the diffusion that you would get if you put the ice in the bowl, but nonetheless, you get the smooth hit that you get with that. So again, every connection, rubber grommet. Got that in there. Just snaps right in. And we're good to go. We're gonna put our coals on here. As you can see, you have 2 kind of V-shaped openings. What I like to do is place coals directly over these. And oftentimes with these cocoa earth coals, due to the size, I'll flip them vertically. That way I can fit 3 right on there perfectly. And very important, get yourself a wing guard. Place it over. All right. And we're gonna place it down into the hookah pit. So this is your complete hookah here. You got your base, grommet, stem, bowl, coals, grommet, hose, tip. As far as the bowl goes, you get nice long sessions out of it. Usually, I'd say, depending on how dense you pack it, between an hour and an hour and a half. And it uses a lot less shisha than a lot of my similar silicone bowls. It lasts a lot longer than a lot of my clay bowls, so it's kind of a good medium. Like I said before, great thing is the heat control that the bowl offers. I'm not having to get up every 10 minutes and check on a customer and hit their hookah and like, oh, okay, this needs to be adjusted. You know, throughout an hour-long session, you might have to check on this bowl about 2 times. And that's just, you know, good customer service. It's probably not even necessary. As far as the Alamir brand goes, their rose is untouchable. I've had a couple other brands of rose. I didn't really like them. The alfalfa rose I'm not a big fan of, but this rose is really good, especially mixed with mint. The smoke production, is really good. That's probably about my 4th hit on the bowl, so it's not even heated up yet. Already getting pretty big clouds. Yeah, definitely good. Obviously, the best feature of this bowl, especially if you're a end consumer and you're used to, you know, doing multiple sessions for a movie, you're sitting in a movie or you're sitting watching a movie, anything like that, it's good. Obviously, for hookah lounges, it's excellent because when we need to refill, we don't have to touch the coals. We don't have to do anything. We're sliding this flavor out, whether it's because somebody didn't like the flavor or they're just smoked out of it for whatever reason. The worst thing in a hookah lounge is when you drop 2 new coals on somebody's hookah and then they're like, can I switch the flavor? And then you have to take the bowl off, put the coals on the tray, get the bowl, clean the bowl out, repack it, bring it over, and by then the coals have been sitting on the tray, not being hit, not being used. Now you probably, if you were trying to give good customer service like we do here at Absalom, you're probably gonna need to get them 2 more coals, so now you just wasted 2 coals. So this is a great thing. It sits right on there. It's boom, boom. Take it out, you're repacking. You see it took me about 10 seconds to pack the bowl, and you're sliding it right back in. And your customers are happy. You're keeping your overhead down. It's definitely a great thing. So I hope that you guys found this video informational. We talked about the Glide Bowl V2 by Elite. We talked about Alamir Shisha, specifically the rose and mint flavors, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned that this is a Khalil Mamoon World Cup hookah. You can actually see some of the detail. It has a soccer ball on the purge valve. Beautiful craftsmanship. Definitely beautiful. Khalil Mamoon tray. This actually isn't the original tray for this hookah, but I like the way it looks a little better anyway. So, all right. I guess leave some comments below if you guys have any questions about hookah. I would definitely love to answer them. All right.